Welcome, Leo, to Mystic High Priestess Tarot. This is a general collective reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross-watchers, you are welcome to join us. This will not resonate with everybody. Take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Also, I have cleansed the space, pre-shuffled, and meditated with the cards. The reading is for the week of August 8th to the 14th. Interesting. I will go through that in a moment. Do not get caught with by the scammers that are out there. I'm not on any other platforms. I don't do TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, none of that stuff. I will never reach out to you for anything personal, any type of readings or anything. So don't be fooled by that. If you do want a personal reading from me, the information is in my description box below. So let's before we move on, if you do resonate with any of this and you have further questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. I will pull the cards and try to get you some additional answers. I'm not doing extended readings right now. Also, if you could like and subscribe, I would appreciate it. It helps the algorithm so the readings get out to those who may need to hear them. If this does resonate with you for someone you know that you think could gain something from this, please feel free to share it. Right, now we're ready. Interesting cut there. Alright, so Judgment. Five of Swords. Now this is past energy. Hermit. Current energy. Queen of Swords. Hanged Man. Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, I'm getting messages. So I'm listening to the message before I actually look at the next card. The future energy is Nine of Wands. Ace of Chalices. Oh, Leo, I've got some real good stuff for you. And Ace of Swords. Yeah, that is fabulous. Overall energy, Death. Okay, Leo. This is going to be a little complex because it is weekly. Oh, bear with me one moment. You got a lot of other interference in your life right now. Other people gossiping about you. Apparently you're the center of attention, even though clearly here you don't want to be. You're not trying to draw this attention, but a Leo always will. Leos are very vibrant people. So you're not trying, you were just trying to go within to figure out what's right for you, whether it be in a relationship, career, personal life. You're currently in a Hanged Man state of energy where you're trying to see things from a different perspective. You're trying to find that growth, that cleansing, that internal wisdom to apply it somehow. But for some odd reason, you feel your hands are tied. So you're trying to figure out how to use that wisdom in a way that benefits everybody. And Leos are very caring people, so they're not super selfish. And you feel very wounded by things that have transpired. So if you're in a relationship, this does have to do with you trying to find a peace and a balance in that relationship. You feel a little abused, ultimately. So a false judgment has been made against you, and you're trying to resurrect from that as well with the truth. You just want the truth about things. And the game, it's like there's a game that's being played against you by groups of people that just, I don't know, these people don't feel, they feel nasty. Just like Okay, the best way I can describe this is I don't do drugs, but I do know groups of people that do, and they find the sickest things funny. Like when somebody gets hurt, they'll sit and laugh like that. It was really humorous. And I always say it's because they're out of their mind. They don't, it's not who they are. Their minds are lost. But it's like they played this game with you, and in the end, they think they won. But in the end, you actually won because God has a gift for you that is coming in. And again, this is almost like your monthly, where there's a lot of destiny at play here. A lot of destiny. Because also you have, your current energy here, you've got the Queen of Swords, so somebody's at battle against you. And it's like they want to humiliate you, they want to burden you, they want to make you feel hurt. But I mean, you come out wounded and ready to fight another battle. That's the thing about a Leo. And you can't, even into death, you can't stop a Leo. I swear, they'll probably haunt you from the grave because they're warrior strong. Leos are warriors. They're the never-ending warrior. Beat them, beat them, beat them. They're going to come back 10 times stronger eventually. So always be careful when you're fighting with a lion. A lion is not as easy to tame as a horse. You can't break their spirit like you can a horse. And even when you think you've broken their spirit with a horse, they're still in there. They're just waiting to explode. So Leos are very majestic and have animal instincts, and Leos are not to be preyed upon, though because of their temperament and their kindness and their love, people think they can. It's like, taking a stick to a gorilla in a zoo. You're going to find that gorilla is going to get the best of you eventually. So, it's like, don't really mess with this lion, even though it seems tame. When it roars, it's going to roar. And this Queen of Swords, which don't get caught up in female, male things here. It's feminine and masculine energy, which is in all of us. Really has you turned upside down. And you want to come in with a lot of energy. You're trying to reinvent yourself right now, Leo. You're trying to reinvent everything. Because Leo always wants the best solution to a problem. So if this is in a relationship, you want to rebirth it, reinvent it. There is the flip side of somebody literally hating you with a passion. And it's somebody older. It's not somebody youthful. So if you're, a Leo who's up in arms with somebody older, note, wow. Somebody's trying to stop you from getting the love of your life, Leo. Somebody's trying to, in your overall energy, put an end to this Knight of Pentacles. There's an offer coming in, and it's slow because it's destiny and fate. And it's grounded, and it's stable, and if it moves slow enough, it's not a fly-by-night type energy that's just going to go away. It's going to stick around, and it's the love of your life. It's what was destined for you. I'll tell you this, if you were with a Capricorn and there's a reconciliation, this Capricorn is doing everything. This Capricorn realizes you were the love of their life. They want to resurrect this. They want something back. It's going to cause a lot of problems. Whatever this is. Whether this you finding your destined true love and it coming in, and because it's coming in slowly, somebody's trying to get in the way of it by causing petty arguments, bickering, fighting. If this is or people not agreeing with your choice, people saying, no, you shouldn't be with this person. Getting in your head, messing with you, almost like it's a game to them. And if it's a new person that is coming in, they are destined to be with you, but people are going to do, it's kind of like this. When you find the love of your life, or you're super happy about something and super excited, you want everybody to be excited with you, and that's a Leo. You want to throw a celebration, you want to have a party, and you want everyone to be happy with you, right? Because you're happy for them when good things happen to them. And so you expect that in return. Unfortunately, you're not going to get that. If you're super happy about something and something good is coming in your life, everybody else is going to be the devil's advocate, and they're going to find every problem with this person that could possibly exist and try to fill your head with that stuff. And that's kind of where the overall energy this week is going. This is from the 8th to the 14th, or whenever you do see it, that's when you were meant to get that information. So past energy, let me just get this clarified, and then I will go through it with you. Yeah, they're playing a head game with you. Oh, are they messing with your head? Big time. Oh, you're so much better than that, Leo. So, we're looking at this judgment, this rebirth, this, again, this could be reconciliation. This is past energy leading to your current, okay? So, what you're really looking at here is reigniting an old flame. The advice is know the truth. Invite the truth in first, though. So whatever this passionate new beginning is, it's fresh, it's new. So if it's a reconciliation, it's somebody who has just come back. If it's not a reconciliation, it's somebody new, then you are tiptoeing with it. Let's put it that way. The best way to put that is tiptoeing. So that you could know all the truth because of things that have been done in the past. Now, we have the Queen of Swords here, and then the Queen of Swords here. So you did something right, Leo, in this path, because the advice was the Queen of Swords from the past, and there she shows up in your current energy. You're on the right track with this new passion. The strategy that somebody is playing against you has got you in a mental mind, I won't say that word. It's really messing with your head. And then you have here too the Seven of Cups, which is causing, what was the cause of all that confusion? You got confused. What they did was, it was like there was a destined love meant for you, which is still going to come through. These people can't stop destiny, okay? There are people against you. There's no doubt about it, Leo. They can't stop destiny, though, and that's where this Queen of Swords is getting really upset. I mean, look, she's not a happy camper. She's not happy at all. She's like the queen in Snow White that tried to poison her and kill her with the poison apple. She's really upset, and it's because they're trying to mess with destiny and they can't. The wisdom of going within, the things that you have learned. You learned about either a marriage, this is again why this could be reconciliation, somebody coming back from the past, or your base foundation. And the advice was manifest what you want. What is it? The universe is saying, what do you want? Okay? You know yourself so well from what you've been through that you have the tools. And again, I look at this as 4 and 4. So we have the 4 of Wands here, which is your stability, your twin flame, your open gate. And with the magician has mastered 4 elements, right? So it's double confirmation that you've gone within and you know what's going to bring you happiness. You know what you're manifesting. and you're creating it, and you're creating it very passionately going forward. So let's see what they're doing in your current energy. I don't think they fooled you, though, Leo, at all. You might be looking like you're playing their game. Yes, Leo. Oh, epic. No, Leo, you're playing their game. They think they won, or that they got one up on you, but oh, Leo. Yes. You've done the right thing. You drew the Queen of Swords in, is what you did here. And she came forth. The Queen of Swords, who is running this group of people, came forward. And and Leo has roared. Leo is roaring. This is your week. Of course, it starts with the Lion's Gate, too. 8-8. Way to go, Leo. Oh, my God. I'm so proud of you. The Lion's pride. So here's your Queen of Swords, who's really got her sword out like, oh, yeah, mess with me. Just try it. So guess who comes in to mess with her this week? God himself. The higher power, the divine, justice, fairness, equality. Yep. He himself is taking care of it for you. You did what you needed to do to draw her in. This was the advice card from the past, and there she is. And God stepped in. And what is your advice? Sit on your throne, Leo. You are the King of Wands. You be noticed. You make sure that this Queen of Swords knows you're the one who brought God in between you. Okay? That she cannot stab you with that sword as you sit on your throne. One, she's a queen. You're a king. Okay? So you are a level above her. You have mastered. She's still working on things. Okay? This is somebody who's a step below you, who is upset because these schemes and plans that they set are not interfering with your love or your recognition. People are noticing you. Okay? And they have more respect for you than they do for her. And here's God right in the middle. So the advice currently is sit on your throne against this person. Do not let this person get in your head. So in your middle, the middle of everything, is you're sitting there having your epiphany in your hanged man moment, seeing things from a new perspective for your lovers. Now the lovers are the two people free from the devil. Okay? So this scam and this scheme and this getting you in your mental conflict, instead of going into confusion, you looked at all your options, and your options is going to bring a free and clear lover, free from the devil. So your lover was trapped by the devil in all of this, but destiny, with God stepping in, has freed your lover to be with you. They're coming, Leo. They are coming. And the advice is, enjoy it. There will be so much stability that you'll have the happy home, the happy family, the dogs at your feet. Security, comfort is what's going to come out of this loving relationship, because you're hung upside down. You're hanging in there. You are just hanging in there. You're playing the game. You're keeping your mouth shut like you did up here with the Hermit. You're going within. You're keeping your mouth shut. Let them do all the talking. That's what the Queen of Swords does. Queen of Swords is a talker. And she talks manipulation. And she invites truth to come in. Why? Because the more information she can gather of other people's truths, the more she can use against them. And this Queen of Swords is not, now I'm not saying the Queen of Swords is always that way. In this particular case scenario, she is. She is not presented in a good light. So, and what's going to happen? Because you went within. Now this could have been, there could have been a divorce. Like I said, with this reconciliation and stuff that came in the past. There's the Prince of Wands coming forward. So if this is somebody from your past that wants you, they're going to show a bunch of passion, and you're going to reject it and break their heart. That is what, they're going to get a broken heart. Anyone coming in that's just planning on coming in to hit it and quit it, so to speak, one night stand it, introspected. You've gone through, the relationship stuff where you know this is coming, and you're going to probably say no, and they're going to have a complete broken heart. Okay? Or you're going to say no because you broke my heart. One of those two scenarios. And what is the advice on that when that happens? Be a page. Make it youthful. You know how children are very forthcoming, and they seem very caring, and they haven't been jaded by so many things yet, so they're truthful and forward, and offer a cup of love. Now you're going to do one of two things, Leo. You're going to use this as a I'm sorry I hurt you. If you hurt them, if you broke their heart, they're coming in passionately to tell you, hey, you damaged me, Leo, you did this to me. You're going to say you're sorry. If this is somebody who damaged you, and they're trying to come in again with all of this passion, you're going to remember your broken heart, and you're going to give them a little bit of a fishy offer just to keep them on the hook. It's like baiting a fish. Okay? So this game they were playing with you, you have totally turned on them. And the reason you could turn it on them is because they were messing with your fate and destiny, which we see in August is coming in. And they or this person, whatever, does not like it. And that you're getting they think you should be suffering and horrible. They're making a judgment that is not theirs to make. I kind of say those kind of people are playing God. Okay, it's not their judgment to make. So they're going to get their comeuppance for doing that. Nice, nice. And in your future, which is usually by the end of the month, you will see this come through. You've got some great things coming. Oh my God. Yes. Leo. 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 Best reading yet. Best reading yet. Oh my gosh. Oh, I know that sounds evil. I love it when good triumphs. I do. I do. And Leos, I think you have been through the ringer. I can feel it. And yet, every time they pushed you down, you might have fallen and stumbled, but you kept getting back up even though you didn't even want to. You kept doing it, for something inside of you would just not let you quit, even though you wanted to so badly. So here we have you being wounded, but saying, I refuse to quit in the future, from this Queen of Swords. Okay? Your inner instinct is telling you you've got to keep going. You have to. And what's the outcome of it? You're going to get to hold on to everything you have. Okay? Nobody's taken anything from the King of Wands. Nobody is. And right below that Hierophant, we have the High Priestess, who is, that's a couple. That is a very wise, that's God and the angels. All right there saying, we're going to protect you. This is protection. Okay? In some cases, it's greed. And in this case, Leo, you can be greedy. Be greedy. God is giving you, saying you deserve it. Whoever this is, this Queen of Swords, they've taken and taken and taken and taken and abused and thrown stuff at you that you didn't even know was coming. And it's okay. The advice is, hold on. Just hold on. Even though you're hurt, you got to keep going and hold on. Because we got something great planned for you. What does God have? Under this Lovers, a brand new love sent directly from heaven. The perfect divine love, which we saw coming in August, your destiny. What does that destiny bring you? Now, below the 10, we have the 10 of Pentacles here, this lover that is now free from the devil. So this could have been a person who had an addiction in the past, or if this is a reconciliation, they are now free from the things that caused your relationship to fall apart. And so you can have that security back, that you're looking for. And you're going to get this true 10 of Cups. You're going from the Ace of Cups to the 10. Talk about 0 to 60, okay? You're going to be given this, and it's going to totally fulfill you emotionally. Total emotional fulfillment. And what is the advice? Okay? Step down from the King of Wands, because now you're in a partnership. And when you're in that partnership, just be noticed and glorified. Sit on your throne. Don't make any rulings or judgments. The king up here, he's making rulings and judgments, which is your advice right now. I'm going to go back through this in a moment. But now just sit back and look pretty. Be the queen. Look pretty. Look good. Let people recognize your worth. And then finally, we have the truth. A brand new truth coming out. This truth coming out from this knight. So this is the wisdom in the marriage thing. The knight with the broken heart. The full truth is going to come out and it's going to cause a tower moment. So the Queen of Swords, this is her truth. Here's her sword. The sword she's holding there. There it is. In your future. Notice the queen's not in the picture, right? Queen's gone. It's just that truth sitting there. Okay? Because a tower moment happened, and in all honesty, here's your Queen of Swords that caused all this havoc and problems in your life, falling headfirst out of the tower. And what does the universe say? End of a cycle. And this is totally a Leo card. Okay, this is all the fixed signs. It is ending the cycle with this Queen of Swords. So whoever this person was, God is removing them from your world, saying enough. It is the end. It will be the end of this so that Leo can turn around and begin their true destined life. So, you know, you're going to be dancing in joy and happiness that you got to have all this. So all of this, you know, and again, here, what is our overall energy? A slow-moving offer with your destined mate coming in because of a death of something. And what is dying? What is being reborn? The Queen of Swords. That overall energy is not your death or your transformation. Well, it's a transformation for you in a way. Your whole life is going to transform in security, in, you know, emotional satisfaction. The confusion's gone. Lover coming in. God stepping up to the plate. You following your divine wisdom. So all this bickering and quarreling and this Leo's not good enough, you know, type thing, it's going to be gone. So in the past you had the Queen of Swords who is currently in battle with the King of Wands, and you're going to be able to hold on, okay? This confusion led to you getting total security and satisfaction currently and being able to sit back and just look pretty. Go ahead and manifest exactly what you want. Put that bait on that hook and get it out there in the water to reel it in, and the cycle shall be ended with this game. That, you know, so you're gonna reel them in. The truth is total truth is gonna hit. The tower is gonna fall. Game over. This is game over. Okay. So yeah, you see the total truth coming in. It's like playing a video game. Okay? The action happens. They get defeated. Game over. Right? Leo, this group, this person, this thing you've been battling that is standing in the way of you getting true love is ending. Now keep in mind, this ending, this down here, can take up to a month to show up. So this isn't the week of the 8th to the 14th. You taking the throne and being the king that you are, you finding your emotional or your stability and security and creating what you want, and then baiting them or saying, hey, I broke your heart, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry. That's all I have to say, is I'm sorry. There's nothing more I can do about it. You know, if somebody's riding in on their high horse to, you know, set a fire underneath you because they had a broken heart, you're going to say you're sorry, if that's the case. If they're coming in because they broke your heart and they're trying to reignite a flame, you might bait them. You might let them come in a little bit, but it's just a baby offer. You're not, you know, for this person who broke your heart, you're not going to put it all out there because you're manifesting the love of your life, which is coming in the future. You're only fading because of all this quarrel and conflict. You know, you're sitting back going, you know, let them all talk. Let them talk. Let them say what they want to do. You're owning the truth, Leo. And by doing that, their truths have to come out. And when it does, the love of your life, the home, the kids, the pets, the job, the love, all of it is right here in the center, right in the middle of everything, with the lovers who are two people freed from the devil being brought from the heavens. And why? You saw something from a new perspective. You hung in there. You didn't quit. Half frozen, half thawed, but that's okay. You never quit. And that is why, in the very beginning of this, I felt the energy of you can't break a Leo's spirit. You just can't. They tried. They or she or he or whoever this person is, this could be an ex that was doing everything they could to stop you from moving on. It could be, you know, a family member that just doesn't want to see you with somebody. It could be a sibling that's jealous. It could be a friend that, you know, maybe your destiny is with, you know, a friend got divorced and it's the friend's ex. I mean, that kind of stuff happens. That could actually have been your destined partner. So that's going to cause conflict and controversy, and I hate to say it, but I do see a handful of you dealing with that. And this other person is the Queen of Swords going, absolutely not, you cannot be with my ex. You know, we can't be friends if you're going to be with my ex. I'm going to do everything I can to stop this. But you can't stop fate. And that's where this Queen of Swords just got too much into herself and too much into her head instead of using her heart and went after you. And unfortunately, no matter what she does, she's not going to stop destiny. In August, it's your destined month. So keep going, keep going. I can see, Leo, you're doing the right thing, because right here we had the Queen of Swords was your advice in the past, and she showed up right underneath that, which means you are doing the right thing. Stay on track. Don't lose, you know, sight of what you're going for, but be yourself. Don't, you know, become too arrogant. You're going to have to make some judgment calls here, but God's giving you the ability to take the throne above this queen right here. So take it and use it properly. Okay? If you do use it properly, you get to hold on and go for the ride. If you don't, you lose everything. So use this power wisely. That's my only piece of advice, is you are going to be handed a lot of power right now. Use it wisely. Don't get arrogant. Don't get in your ego. Don't let your pride overwhelm you, but you can have pride. Okay, this card and God are saying it's okay to be prideful. You take your throne. You've earned it. And it's almost like God cut this queen out so that you could sit on your throne, like she was trying to take it, and she can't. She can't take what's not hers. God's not going to let her. All right, this is a great reading. I'm so happy. I can't wait till next week. I want to see what you guys did with this. Please, please, please keep going, because Leo has had such a rough journey lately, and it's all of a sudden just everything. And really, you need to look at the astrology. I might do some astrology videos too. With the astrology coming, there's a lot that is being put on Leo's plate yet again. But if you keep going in the right direction, it's going to be perfect for you for a long time. Then Leo will be on a stretch of luck that nobody can break. It's bound. So hang in there. All right. Love you, Leo.